Hi everyone, welcome back to the Drive and Thrive podcast, episode number 24. And to all you mothers out there, and all you non-mothers out there, to all your future, to all the future mothers out there, and all the people who take care of kids who aren't theirs, and whatever the heck else, happy Mother's Day to all of you. Every one of you deserve it. All the mothers deserve it, all the future mothers deserve it, all the babysitting kids deserve it. Grandmothers, aunts, anybody who watches the kids deserves a happy Mother's Day. If you sit there and you take care of kids a lot, you help raise the kids, I think you deserve a happy Mother's Day. It's sad sometimes watching things go down that shouldn't be. And sometimes moms are working and they can't, they're trying to provide for their kids in a different way, and so someone else ends up watching them and taking care of them and raising them, which I understand. And then there's the times where the moms just don't, and an older daughter raises them. And for all of those people, happy Mother's Day. You wasted your childhood trying to raise other kids instead of getting to be a child. And I'm sorry, but you get to celebrate an extra holiday, and that's Mother's Day. So to all of you who do that, or who are doing that, or who have done that, happy Mother's Day. Now, I'm in the car, on my way. It's my last week of college. Oh, geez. Last week of college, which means driving back and forth between school, driving back and forth between here and West Plains, about 30 minutes every day a week, just to go to college, is done. I don't have to do it anymore after this week. Am I going to continue to do it? Yes, because it's the closest town to where I live that has a Walmart and stuff. Plus, my mom lives up here, so I'll come up here to see them. My sisters still go to school up here, so I have to pick them up every once in a while. But for school, I don't have to do it daily. And summer's about to start, which means it's time to start finding a job. I think my plan is have the rest of May and June, and about mid-June to late June, I'll start applying places. Because we do hay every summer, and this year we don't have very many workers, and so I need to help. I'm gonna help my grandpa and grandma and stuff with hay for all of May and most of June, and start applying places. That way I have June and July to I have that part of June and July to get a job and have it under my feet. That way by August, when fall comes around, I can have a job, go through the winter. Because we do hay May, June, July. We sit a little bit of August, and then we do the second cut of our field in August at some point in time. And sometimes we do some in September, but we don't do it a lot. And yes, I realize I touch my nose a lot. I do this. It's just habit. I watched one of the other podcasts, and I realized that I did it a lot. It's just something I do, I guess, while I drive. But other than that, today is an editing day for me, and if we're not doing anything today at school, I'm gonna edit all day long. I brought my MacBook with me. I have a ton of videos for the AJ's Customs channel that I'll link down below that need to be edited and scheduled to upload. Which, by the way, if you haven't gone and checked out that channel, please do. It would mean a lot to me. It's literally all automotive content, all of it. That channel is strictly for automotive content. That is what I have. That's what I made the channel for. That's what is going to be on that channel. Strictly automotive content. Bless me. Strictly automotive content with my car 99% of the time as of right now. Will I do other vehicles? Maybe. Like if someone buys headlights and taillights and they want me to put them in, I'll do it. I'll put them in and I'll make a video out of it. I don't care. Like I actually had a friend who put taillights in his Avalanche, and I could have made a video on that, but I didn't. But yeah, I have multiple videos I still have to make. My door pull videos, I finally got the parts to do that, so I can do the door pulls. When it gets warmer, I can do the tint on all of my marker lights. That'll be another video. And just random stuff like that. And I have to edit a lot of videos just to get said stuff going. As of right now, I have uploads going through June. So I have a little bit of time to edit, but I'd rather have them all edited. They upload every Wednesday at 1, 3, 2, I don't know. Every Wednesday is when the channel uploads. So that's that. As for the main channel, it's dwindled down a little bit. I don't upload near as much as I normally do. I try to do it at least once a week. It doesn't really have a schedule, it's just whenever I feel like uploading. I thought about doing more vlog style videos with my friends if they felt comfortable doing that. But I'd have to ask them. Me and my buddy went bowling the other night, and I thought about doing a vlog type video that day, but I didn't. It's one of those things, you know. Other than that, nothing really new going on. It's just one of those things where it's like, college is ending. It's just crazy. Jeez. I can't wait for summer. I don't want it to be hot, but it's one of those things where it's inevitable to happen. So I'm just gonna have to deal with it. Get through the heat. People are like, it's not that hot. Last summer it was 102 with humidity. 102 plus humidity. It was hot as balls. Literally, hot as balls. I went to Florida and California. It was both cooler than here with humidity. The humidity makes it so much worse. The only way I can get through it is driving the tractor because there's wind constantly hitting me in my face. Because I drive an open cab tractor. I don't get a closed cab air conditioned tractor. I do sometimes, depending on what I'm doing, but a lot of the times it's an open cab, no AC tractor. I've had people ask me, like, what do you even do? I drive a tractor around for 8 hours a day and I listen to music. That's literally what I do. That's literally the best way I can describe it. I sit on a tractor for 8 hours a day and I listen to music. I drive a tractor in circles or squares or squigglies and listen to music. That's literally what I do for like 8 hours a day. And sometimes more. Depending on what everything is. One day we started at 6 o'clock in the morning. We cut hay until like 4 in the afternoon. Sucks a lot. The longest day I ever worked was from 7 to 7. We worked from 7 o'clock in the morning to 7 o'clock at night. That day sucked so much. Like, unbelievably much. It sucked so bad. But with working a lot, I'm getting paid a lot. So there's that. So hopefully I can do that. And all the grass is growing, which means Grandpa's gonna need haying people, because he's gonna be cutting the fields soon. And we gotta do our fields first. And our fields aren't small. Occurrence that I've only done since I graduated the 8th grade. I literally graduated the 8th grade, moved in with my grandparents, and every summer since then I've worked and worked and worked and worked. That's all I do during the summers. I work. And you think I'm kidding? I'm not. I go and do something maybe once a month. I hardly ever stay at friends' houses. I hardly ever had friends over. I just worked and I worked and I worked and I worked. I got the weekends off, maybe. And sometimes I was doing more than one thing. I would cut hay in the morning. We would wait for it to dry. I'd ted it. Someone else would bale it. If it rained, I had to ted it and then rake it and then ted it. And there were some days where we cut hay and I would get done super early, and then later that afternoon we would start raking it and bale some of it. Try to get past some rain. There was one day where we woke up early to start cutting hay, to do it all day, because we wanted to get done. So we got done and we went to leave, and then we had to go do more. And then there's days where I've got stranded by myself. There's days where I've got left by myself. There's days that haven't gone according to plan. We were doing this field and I was tedding it, which means you take the wet hay or the green hay, and you have this little thing that you drag behind the tractor that spins, and it takes it and it throws the hay. It spreads it out, basically. Flips it over and spreads it out. So the green side or the wet side can be in the sunlight. I was doing that, and I'm looking dead straight ahead, and it's blue skies. Well, I'm wearing my headphones and I like feel a rumble. I'm like, what the heck? I look over my shoulder, and it's just straight gray clouds, rain, like piss pouring rain. And I'm on the wrong side of the field, and there's not, the closest vehicle to me is like half a mile, is like 3/4 of a mile that way. Actually, I think it was over a mile. I don't know. It was far, like further away. And so I'm like, fine. So I put the tractor in 4th gear, and I fly across this field, like not worrying about tedding it because it's pouring rain behind me and chasing me. Like straight thunderstorms. I get to the edge of the field and then have to go another half mile past that to get to our international truck. And I'm like going, I get off, I jump the fence, I'm running, and I got really scared. Because I could feel the raindrops, and I'm like, dang, it's thunderstorming. I'm like sprinting to this It's like a tractor trailer International. It's not like a normal pickup truck International. And it's the only thing we had. So I get in the cab of the International, and I literally sat there for an hour by myself in the thunderstorms, and I literally watched a lightning strike hit a tree right in front of the truck, and it was so loud. And it was loud anyways. This was like pelting rain. Like, it was heavy rain, and I'm sitting in an International with no headliner. Like, the metal that I see is the metal that's also the roof. It was loud, obnoxious, and I literally sat in that truck for 45 minutes until someone came and got me. Because I was there by myself. I didn't have a vehicle to go home in. It was like one of those things where it's like, what the heck, dude? Like, I got dropped off and they're like, okay, I'm gonna go do something else. I was like, bruh. The worst part is moving tractors. If you're not loading them on trailers, which 90% of the time we're not, we're driving them, it takes forever. Just drive the tractors. And you can go a decent speed, like 15, maybe. But driving some of the tractors is sketchy. We have a 1980s Ford tractor, and literally the steering wheel is like this big. Like, it's huge. Like, compared to my steering wheel, it's probably like another 6 inches bigger. And you can turn the wheel 90 degrees in both directions before the front wheels do anything. And so you're literally driving down the road trying to control this thing the whole time. It bounces up and down. It's open cabbed. It's bad. And it gets obnoxious sometimes to drive, and really sucks. But it's just one of those things. You want to get paid, you're gonna do it. Ooh, a friend request. Ooh, that's what I'm doing on lunch. I'm going to lunch with a buddy Bert. I'm going with buddy Bert. Robert. I'm going to lunch with him, I think. That'll be good. I don't know where we're gonna go. Need to be in that lane. Ah, I should have stayed. Now I'm stuck behind a truck and trailer. Dang it. They're going home from Cloud 9. I've never been to Cloud 9. It's one of those things where I would like to go, but like, I just don't. I just use the dirt roads. Do I stop and get food? Or do I not? I don't know. I'm 18 minutes in. I'll probably stop and get food at a Casey's or something. Why not? Just why not? Man, this guy's driving so slow. Oh, I shouldn't have got behind him. Oh well. I did it to myself. Oh, he's moving. Yeah. Thank you. It's one of those things where it's just like, when it rains, my car really likes to lose traction. I mean, it's a 300 horsepower manual stick shift car in its rear wheel drive. It's not gonna have the best traction in the rain. It's so fun, but at the same time, like, I'm afraid to wreck it. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe, do everything. Go check out my other 2 channels that I'll link in the description below. And other than that, have a blessed day. I'll see y'all next time. Deuces.